Why hello there you sexy beasts, I'm VatiWah and welcome back to another episode of Agarest Generations of War. So right now we're going to be continuing on with our quest to save the world and get the women. And we're going to be going into this battle and I'm going to assume that it's going to be the same background and same enemies that we've encountered before. So let's go check it out, shall we? And yes, good shine, the same background that they used all over again. And the same enemies, fantastic! We have the same orcs and the same goblins. Well, great. But I think we should play this battle because, you know, some of you guys might be new to the series and you might want to see what the battle is like before, you know, investing more time into the series. So right now what I'm doing is I'm moving my characters around. This is like the preliminary to the battle and we're moving my characters around. So I'm trying to get all my characters linked up, and you could tell that they're linked up when they have like this little green arch going from character to character. So right now pretty much most of my characters are linked up, and that's good, except for Winfill right there. I don't think he's linked up, but that's okay. So when the characters are linked up, you could actually attack multiple times in the same turn. So right now we're gonna be, my Sirona is going first, and since my Sirona is going first, she's linked up with all these other characters on this list, and I'm gonna use my Sirona to attack first. We're gonna do Impulse, and we're gonna do Power, and maybe see what else we're gonna do. We're gonna do, not that one. Yeah, Double Edge. Yeah, that works. So right now we're gonna do Attack. So even though my Sirona is attacking first, since all my characters are linked up, they could also attack during Sirona's turn. And we killed one of the enemies so far, yay! For right now, it's still my Sirona's turn and still we go to standby, until we go to standby, and she still has some energy left, AP, excuse me, AP. Unfortunately, none of the enemies are nearby. I could only attack enemies that are within this little blue area. So we're gonna go to standby. And my Vastor is attacking next, however, he also cannot attack. Now it's my Zerva, and yep, looks like he can attack this orc right here. And since he is still linked up with Sirona and Vash, that means that they could also attack, even though their turns have already passed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Sirona to attack first, and my Vash as well. We're gonna do Impulse. And let me yeah, Impulse is fine. And then we're gonna do Burst hit, and then we're gonna, you know what, let's see if this is enough, because we don't want to, in this case we're trying to finish this round in one turn so we could get a higher ranking, so we could get more HP, more gold or whatever. Let's see, Zerva, nope, looks like Zerva can't attack anymore. And my Borgnine is out of range, so stand by. Now I do explain how to play this game in the previous episodes as well. Now I'm trying to do my best to explain it in this episode, but it is a little bit hard trying to explain all the basics. Now my Alice can pretty much cover this entire field, however some skills have like limitations, like a range to them. But luckily, Impulse works. There we go. Oh, come on, that's like 1 HP. Oh, really? Really? You know what, yeah, let's finish them off because these goblins have a heal spell and I don't really want them to heal up. So we're gonna use Steel. It uses less AP, so we could attack one more time. There we go. Nice. Hopefully it'll kill off the goblins. One hit this time. Of course it doesn't. Great. So right now we're going to standby, and now it's the enemy's turn to attack. Ah, look at that! Heal! Fantastic! Oh, this son of a bitch is healing twice! Oh, that little bitch. Alrighty then. So right now we're on turn 2, so right now we're rearranging the battlefield. And right now we're not really too concerned about linking up all my characters because I don't think it's gonna get past this turn anyways. Yeah, that's good enough, whatever. I don't care. I'm pretty sure we could finish this anyways. And Zerva, he's out of range. Windfill, let's see, Windfill. Now, the gameplay is not that bad, but I would kind of prefer that they don't reuse the same background and the same enemies over and over, and I think this game would be a lot more better if they did that. And this should be the last enemy. Alrighty then. Well, there you have it, folks. That is the battle system for this game. And since we did this in 2 turns, we get an A ranking instead of S ranking. I don't know if you saw that in the previous screen, but right now we're going to be choosing our attributes, or not attributes, but skills. No, not skills, but stat points. Yes, that's the term I'm looking for. Now, I don't really like Zerva because he's also another one of those jack of all trades but master of none. I don't really like those characters. I like my characters to be specific, like one for melee, one for magic attack, one for tanking, you know, kind of like a holy trinity when you think of our MMORPG. So right now we're going to go into another event, and hopefully this will be good. Yay, more snowing. You know, since Arbol is a tree, would he be shedding all of his leaves? I guess his leaves would be his hair, right? You know how plants, they kind of shed their leaves during fall and winter? Now, Arbol is actually, I believe, a couple hundred years old, but he's young for his race. Ah, yes, it's so beautiful, especially you, Ellis. You're so beautiful, especially with the snow covering you, and you know. Oh, so I guess Vastor is an elf. Like in the previous episode, they said that Vastor is an elf. Yeah, I did not notice that. Yes. Oh, I see. It looks like Lavinia might have a thing for Vash, because it seems like Lavinia always puts down people. She's always so negative, but she didn't seem negative towards Vastor for some reason. It's a compliment. Huh. Oh, so these must be like snow elves or something. Oh, I wonder if they need some heating up. You know, I could provide some heating. VatiWah. Oh, what kind of landmark are we talking about? Are we talking about like something like the Washington D.C. monument, or maybe something like Eiffel Tower or some other phallic-looking structure? Oh, okay, so basically the city is giving off some kind of a vibe, and you're supposed to follow this vibe, this feeling to the city. Oh, okay, interesting, interesting. Yeah, she is like a high elf. She's pretty much one of the very few high elves left in this world. She's able to communicate with nature and whatnot. And I don't know how is she gonna play a role later in this game, but I have a feeling it's gonna be important. Yeah, but Alice is the high elf. She's like better than all the other elves. Actually, Zerva is a Cerium, which is kind of, I would say, a equivalent to something of like a dark elf. So would people like Zerva feel it? Hmm? Oh, okay. And I know that I mentioned this before, but pretty much every character, especially the women, has these little designs, like some kind of a, I don't want to say nipple cover, but some kind of a design, like a stud or a bow or something that's like right above where the nipples would be, and I find that quite an interesting design feature of this game, the characters, yes.
さながら天然の要塞といったところか。確かにこれ厄介だな。
I also find it kind of interesting that in this generation we don't really hear Toma talk that much. So far it's mostly Lavinia and the other characters, but Toma hasn't really talked that much. それでもアルボルなら抜けられるんじゃないのか? Oh yes, we can't get lost because we have Arbol, and Arbol is part of the forest, and he could talk to the forest, and he could maybe guide us to the elf city as well.
Arbol, どうしたの?
Yes, ellipsis must mean something is wrong, yes?
我が輩としたことが呼ばれていることに気づいていないようでした。
Look at how evil Arbol is. He doesn't even have like a regular eyes. Look at it, it's so dark. It's like it doesn't have a soul.
なあ、アルボルだったらこの森を抜けられるんじゃないのか?
それは我が輩にも無理というものでしょう。ここの森は声を封じられていますです。
Oh, that's not right. So the elves kind of silence the trees in this forest? Oh, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. Maybe these elves... Maybe these elves aren't that good after all, because that seems kind of crappy, having your voice sealed up for hundreds of years. I'm gonna assume that these trees are hundreds of years old.
それはもうだから困っているのです。
アルボルに道案内を頼みたいわけじゃないのよ。ラビニアがいるから心配しないで。
Yeah, why the hell are we even talking about Arbol when we have Lavinia who's guiding us anyways? What the hell? What's the point of this conversation we're having?
いえ、そういうことではないのです。森がざわめいているのです。我が輩に何かを伝えようとしていることはわかるのですが。
This is where Admiral Akbar from Star Wars come in. It's a trap!
そんなに深く考えるなって。きっとお前さんが来たことを歓迎しているのさ。それで騒いでるだけだって。
Yeah, I mean, Arbol is kind of a part of one of the dying races called Ryulent, and he pretty much is kind of the creator of forests. Like, this is a race that creates all the living plants in this entire world.
そうだと思われましょう。
さ、ラビニアちゃん、エルフの花園じゃなくてエルフの里まで案内よろしく。
See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, yes, Winfield. Oh, you and I have the same mindset. You know, when we first started playing this series, I didn't really like Winfield that much until I get to know him better and know that, hey, he and I is pretty much the same.
この悪い虫はどうしたらいいのかしらね。
And we have Ellis right there, always like, ugh.
放っておくがよい。どうせいつものように軽くあしらわれるだけじゃ。
Oh, body behavior. What the hell does that mean? I'm gonna have to look that up. Yes, that might be a term that I might borrow from this game. Body behavior.
花に寄りつけぬ虫なぞ何の害にもならぬ。
そうね。放っておくのが一番いいわね。
No, poor Winfield. He's always abused and always ignored. Aw. Whoa, what's going on here? We have like these three little quests thing. So I'm guessing this is going to be one of those exploratory dungeons where we maybe we have to explore it and find our way through it. Maybe that's the case for this situation. But anyways, I am VatiWah. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Agarest Generations of War. And if you did, please check out my channel and my other videos. That would be quite lovely, you sexy beasts. So stay sexy, my friends. Stay sexy.